Hi everyone, Josh from Bungalow23.com here with a video DIY tutorial in partnership with True Value Hardware. And today I'm going to be showing how to install a water supply kit for a refrigerator with a built-in ice maker or an integrated water dispenser. And the reason I want to show you this project is because we think of plumbing as being intimidating, or you need to have special equipment or know how to sweat copper and things, and this is just not at all like that. It's a simple project. It doesn't require any special tools. In fact, all that's necessary for this were a drill to drill through my cabinets, a crescent wrench, and a screwdriver to install the hardware, and it's inexpensive too. This high-quality kit that I picked up at True Value includes 25 feet of nice copper water line, brass fittings, and it only costs $30. So this really is a great project to undertake, especially if you've got a new appliance that adds these built-in water features that you maybe didn't have before, like me. So to make this installation, here's what I did. I have to show it to you after the fact because it's just too tight maneuvering here under the sink to record the video and make the installation all at one time. So here's what I did. The first thing is to drill through your cabinets and make a pathway for the water line to go through. So you can see I've drilled through that wall of my base cabinet and through the back of all of my base cabinets and over to my new refrigerator. As I said, this water kit had 25 feet of copper tubing, and there's only about 6 feet between the sink and my refrigerator. And so what I did is just leave all of the extra plumbing pipe over behind the refrigerator. The reason for that is that now I've got lots of excess pipe, so that when I need to move the refrigerator to clean or to do work in that area, I don't have to worry about turning off the water or disconnecting or breaking off the water line. There's lots of extra pipe to move and flex with the machine, the appliance, if I need to move the refrigerator. So extra pipe is your friend. Just leave it in place, and it'll serve you well for livability in the future. Let me show you now how to make those connections. I've got everything connected over at the refrigerator and under the sink, and the copper is connected to the appliance using what are called compression fittings. And let me show you how those work. If you've never used them before, they're really simple and really slick. So you can see here I've got a section of copper pipe, just like what I was showing you, and the compression fitting includes this nut that slides over the copper, and then a compression sleeve. It looks sort of like a barrel-shaped washer that also goes over the copper, and then you insert that into a connection. This is fitting exactly like what was on the back of my refrigerator, and it's also similar to the hookup on the saddle valve here under the sink. In any case, just insert the copper and make sure that's all the way in, and then tighten down this nut. And when you do that, the compression sleeve inside will compress the copper and form a watertight seal when you get it wrench tight. So use a wrench at the end to snug it up. Don't worry about really cranking it down or over tightening. Just make it nice and firm and wrench tight, and that will make a watertight seal. And so that's what I did at the back of the refrigerator to connect the pipe there. And it's also what I did here on this saddle valve under the sink. And so this is connected to the cold water line. If you're not sure which pipe is which, cold or hot, just run the hot water on the sink for a little while and feel which pipe is warm, and the one that's not warm is your cold. And that's what I want for making ice, is the cold water. So I've got that on there, and I've made this compression connection again with the nut and the sleeve inside, and tighten that down with a wrench on the valve body. So when I had that piece together, then I mounted the saddle valve on the pipe. And here's how the saddle valve works. As you can see, it's called a saddle valve because it rides on the pipe sort of like a saddle. It has this valve body portion, a rubber gasket that goes between the valve and the copper, and then this backing plate that sandwich the valve onto the pipe itself, and it's sandwiched with these two screws. And you simply assemble it and screw it down until it's nice and and snug. When you do that installation, be sure to keep the pressure even on these screws so that you don't risk pinching the pipe or deforming it in any way. You want to make it snug and firm so that this gasket is compressed, but you don't want to deform the pipe. So make sure you don't over tighten the pipe. Then once you've got this nice and firmly installed, the last step, and you want to make sure again that you've connected both ends of your copper. So you've connected to the appliance, and you've also connected here to the valve, because you will have water when this is ready. So then, with everything attached, then the last step is to close down this valve stem. And when you do, there is a piercing point on the end that pierces the copper and makes a pinhole when you close it all the way down. And then simply back it out. And when you do that, then you're allowing water to move through that new pinhole into the valve body and through your new water line and out to your appliance. And it's just that simple. It took me about a half an hour's worth of time, and as I said, just these few hand tools, and it's really slick. The package that I bought at True Value has great instructions on it. So there's a resource that comes just with the kit itself. And when I'm working under the kitchen sink or with plumbing in general, it's helpful to just keep a plastic bin or a towel around in case you do have a leak that you need to address. But again, this is such an easy project that I expect that you just won't have any trouble with it, and it's a great way to take advantage of the new convenience features on our modern refrigerators. So I hope that's helpful as you consider your own home improvement project. And look for more home improvement projects and information at my blog, bungalow23.com, and also at True Value Hardware, in the stores with the matches of all things hardwarean, and also online at True Value's website, truevalue.com, and startrightstarthere.com. Thanks for watching.